should be really close.
This close.
You have to look over here. You're looking over here.
Hi guys, it's R and
J!
We're back.
Yeah, we are.
So, if y'all didn't know, we are fairly new resellers here in San Antonio, Texas. Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
We're in the twilight zone.
I know, it feels like it,
Yeah,
doesn't it? With everything going on.
This crazy stuff going on.
So, today, or I should say, Jay's going to go over some shoes that we've been able to source recently. Yay!
Yeah, but just ultimately getting back, we're new to this. We've been doing it for what, 2 to 3 months now, the reselling, and it's really done fairly well for us. We're really surprised. We're picking it up and we're running with it. Sourcing the shoes, cleaning the shoes, posting the shoes, and I guess accepting offers or sending offers out as we learn how it kind of like, as people watch the videos, or I mean not watch the videos, but as people watch and look at our shoes, they can either choose to watch it, so that if they see anything go down or up, or then once offers get put to them or sent to them rather, then they can actually either accept or counter offer, and that kind of goes back sometimes. So we're kind of learning how all this works, learning it on our own, but then also learning from what we see other resellers do. So we're just trying to take everything and kind of put it together in our best way possible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whole learning process. I mean, we do watch other resellers here on YouTube just to kind of learn what their tips and tricks are, and it's helped us along the way. But you're not going to know unless you do it yourself. There's definitely a learning process along the way.
Yeah, sometimes I've made mistakes. Actually have gotten a return back where I put the wrong size, but you know, luckily us and our customer service representative with the mostest over here actually, you know, responded to this person, and they were very grateful, and they still actually put how well and eloquently she handled the situation. So sometimes it happens, you know, maybe I overlooked it. They actually, when you post stuff on eBay as well, you can hit sell yours when you've copied someone else's, because it's like you've put in the information, and then once you go and add in the eBay search, then it's like, do you want to sell similar? So then you sell it, but then whatever they had in there, if they had a size 7 and you have a size 7.5, you have to make sure you go back and fix that. And sometimes I've been quick to not do that, either on the main listing or the item description. So if you are posting shoes, or if you're learning this eBay thing yourself for the first time, you know, definitely go back. We haven't really talked about it too much in our videos, but definitely look out for things like that. And if not, watch other resellers, because they will teach you a lot of things. Right now, we're just learning how to do this. So we're just showing you what we're sourcing and what we're getting ready to source and things like that. And hopefully things that are selling well. And we're just learning that as well.
So if you like so far what you're seeing, make sure you smash that like button.
Smash! Hulk
And
smash!
If you have any comments, or if you have any questions, put them down in the comments, and we'd be glad. Sorry, put them down in the comments.
Yeah, put them down in the comments.
And if it's something that we know, we can try to answer it for you. But we also have our contact information down in the description. So if you need to reach out to us via email, if you want to ask some questions, you know, please feel free to reach out to us. Like we said, we don't know everything. We're rookies still, and we're learning along the way. But yeah, so like I said, we're out here in Texas, and if y'all didn't know, Texas opened back up Friday, May 1st.
They sure did.
Well, partially. I mean, we're going in stages, but
Goodwill opened up.
no.
No. It wasn't Goodwill. It's Texas
Oh
Thrift.
my goodness.
I was just
So,
messing.
you were just messing? Are you sure?
Maybe.
So we actually have 3 of them. We have 3 big Texas thrift stores, and you can get on their texting little messaging thing. And so they texted us Thursday evening saying they were going to be opening up Friday, and 9 to 9. And so we decided And we figured, well, Goodwill would be opening up also on Friday. So we decided that Friday, May 1st.
Hey, cut it out. We're trying to do a video here. No playing around with it. Just trying to tell the dogs to stop.
Messing around.
Hey.
Well, they're kids. They're like kids. They want to play.
Oh, let's get rid of them.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I mean, not the kids, the dogs. No. Don't get rid of them. We're keeping them.
Oh,
Hey, cut it out.
So if you see the video kind of jiggle like that, that's the dogs.
That's our kids.
All right, but anyways.
Focus!
So we decided to split up and make the most of our sourcing because we were kind of excited that we got to go shopping again. So we split up. I picked an area of town to go hit, and then Jay picked up the other area of town to go hit and see what we get. So that day we split up.
Yeah, we only thought it made sense just for the fact that since the stores just opened up, it would be nice to go together and source together. You can look at the comps together and everything, but by dividing, we were able to do it in a little bit shorter time and probably get more done in that.
Divide and conquer.
And that's what I believe we did.
Yeah.
So we have some really good shoes to show you. And I guess, are you ready to show them? Are we good?
Well, you didn't say, and then Saturday you went out on your own.
Oh, that's right.
I had some things to do here at the house, so Jay went out Saturday and hit up some Goodwills.
Yeah, I believe I hit up 3 more GWs, and especially the ones that she was going to hit up because that is our bread and butter side of town. It's just really it's been hot for us, so I tried to go there first. Some of the other ones, and then also too, I think about going the furthest out and then coming back. So
Yeah.
that was my mentality and thinking on how to, proceed with which ones to hit up first. I just decided to go where I thought I'd find some good shoes, but then also went out further and then came back in.
So yeah, we are being safe, staying healthy. All the thrift stores we've gone to have had a sign posted that masks are required to be able to shop there. So
Yeah, and then we hand sanitize and wash and spray all the shoes down. We have some cleaner that we just at least give them a little spritzing so everything's at least cleaned down.
yeah.
And then even on the island where we have, I put a sheet over it so it's not touching anything specifically.
I know, because you know that we're in our kitchen and cleaning. So
Yeah.
I guess eventually we may find a better system. But like we said, we're just starting out still. All right. So are you ready to see what we got?
Hey, and if you haven't hit that like button, this is the perfect opportunity to do it. I know that it's not always the most interesting seeing the shoes, but at least it gives you a good idea of what we're finding so that you find those same shoes so that you can turn the same profit and or more than we are.
Yeah, because then you can see what you can source or what you can find in your area and the brands that are working for us.
And just because you think a shoe will sell on there, if it doesn't look good, make sure you do quality checks. Make sure you do a little twist check. Make sure you're looking around the edges of the shoe, like for shoe wear. Make sure you're looking at the bottom for heel drag, toe wear, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes even too, I've noticed that sometimes you might think the shoe's really good, but you can tell that somebody's tried to repair said shoe. Not unless they're high end, like some Michael Jordans, or Jordans rather. I've seen those, and I mean, I'll take a chance on those knowing that someone might want to fix them up and maybe repair them or even paint them up, because that's what a lot of people are doing now with shoes. Even Vans, if you just get solid color Vans, people are wanting to pick them up and do projects with them.
All right, so I think we've talked there, or I should say you've talked there.
No, that we haven't talked enough. I think they want to hear more.
Oh, boy. All right, let's show you the shoes. Oh, and some other stuff, not just shoes. Right?
Right. Alrighty guys, now we're actually going to show you the shoes that we got from Facebook Marketplace Porch Pickup and also our Goodwill and Texas Thrift pickups as well. So we have these here, and I'll start off with these are some cycling shoes, and these are Specialized. You can see those. Went and met up with someone here on Facebook Marketplace and picked up these peanuts. I believe this is, which one is that, babe? It's the dirty one. It's not Charlie Brown, but it's the peanuts. Anyway, hey.
I know, I forgot to look it up.
Yeah. So, and then I met up with another lady, and I picked up these really nice. Haven't even seen these. They look brand new. They're Brooks. They're Brooks, and they're called Bedlams, and they're just really clean. I might not even have to clean them at all. You can see that they're really, really nice shoes. Everything's good on them. Did another porch pickup, another cycling shoes, Shimano. You can see the Shimanos there. They actually have, I guess, the bike cleat, whatever you call that. I have to do a little bit more research.
The clips.
The clips, the locking mechanism there as well. And this is actually part of the Goodwill stuff, so I'll leave that over there. Not totally organized, but you know what? We're getting there. And then I met up with the same lady that I picked these up. She's actually moving, so when I went there, I picked these up, this, and one other thing. They're around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. They're hiding over here. The North Face gloves. And I believe I picked all that up for less than 20 bucks, all three of these from that lady alone. And then I met up with someone else, and I'd never heard of these shoes, but they look like Asics. They look really similar to Asics. If you look at them, they look really similar to Asics. But I believe they're a shoe from Mexico, and if I could show you, this one shows it a little better. It's called, what is it called? Onitsuka Tigers. Onitsuka Tigers. And these are really clean too on both of them, except for that one. Looks like she didn't feel like cleaning them, but they're really clean too. Really nice shoes. Then I actually went with my son. He went on a little ride. We weren't too far. Once again, I don't know if you guys remember, we are from San Antonio, Texas. So I actually drove as far as San Antonio and Austin to pick up and meet up with people and do porch pickups. And we picked up two Andre Agassi series. Looks like they're called TI Agassi 25s. And the rackets are in really good condition. And I don't know if you guys remember, I remember watching him back in the day. I think, what was it, him and Pete Sampras all the time, and another guy, but he always wore loud clothes, and so they did the handle grip in like this red, blue, and yellow color scheme. So it's pretty cool. I actually like these. I don't know how to do tennis. I'm more of a basketball kind of guy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna. That voice isn't gonna come out, or
Is that
maybe.
Pee Wee Herman?
But anyway, so I thought those were pretty cool, and I actually picked these up for, I believe it was $10 for the two of them, so $5 each, and that's just the prices. And for the most part, we did look up the comps before I picked up any of these, because of course, going 45 to 55 miles outside of the city just to pick up some stuff. But when I did that, I made sure that I was picking up some other stuff, and I did pick up some Hokas while I was out, and believe it or not, those have already sold. We'll show you those up in the, I believe the director's saying over in this corner. So the Hokas will be sold. So we had those on there for like 2 days, and they sold for, I believe, $75 or $80. Picked those up just shortly after I picked these up from the lady, and those were Hokas, and they were, never heard of them. They were the Clifton 4, but they said outdoor voices on them, and they were yellow and red. Once again, they're going to be over here somewhere. Eventually, you'll see the magic happening. And then I met up with a guy, and I picked up all these, and I think I picked them up for like 80 bucks for the 6 pairs, so it actually runs about 20 bucks a pair, something along those lines. Picked up some Jordans, and then of course you notice all these have the boxes. This is the only pair that doesn't have the lid, but these are Air Jordan Golden Moments. So you can see these, and they're all in really pretty good shape. Oh, and I actually need to come, I've been told I need to come a little bit closer. So these are in really good condition. They've taken really good care of the shoe itself. This is this one. You can do them kind of quickly. I was pretty impressed at how good he took care of the shoes. This is a pair of Kyrie's. You can see that right there. And this was part of the Black History Month. This has the BHM on the bottom there, as you can see. And these were also taken very good care of. And those are really nice. Next pair, another pair of Air Jordan. These are girls, size 6, and these are the 4s, and these are strawberries. They got the reflector. Came with a little dirt. We'll sweep that up tomorrow. And those are really nice as well, taken really good care of. All right. I know y'all are excited. Saw those. I'll try to leave the last one. Last pair. I'll show you that one last. These are some Air Jordan. Air Jordan 11s. It's my 5th favorite color, green. 5th favorite color, green. Just kidding. Oh my goodness. Those are pretty legit. And then I got some KDs. I think it said a 5 and a 1, so I'm going to assume these are 6s. These are pretty clean too as well. And over here, we have the last pair, save the best for last, and these are some Kobe 10. And I just want to let you guys know, the guy actually was nice enough to give me both shoes, even though I've only showed you one shoe. So we did get the left and the right. So we got both shoes. Of course, these are the Kobe 10s. And I believe these are violet, purple. And if you want them, go to our eBay store. The link will be somewhere in the bottom. So those are really nice. So that takes care of all the porch pickups that we did. We've got a few other ones. Don't have time to show y'all everything, but Facebook Marketplace has been pretty good to us lately. I've actually been looking and scrolling kind of like daily just to see if I see anything. Sometimes I'll see a couple of shirts. Sometimes I'll see some shoes. I've actually seen golf clubs, but I'll try to look at the shirts as good as I possibly can to see if it's maybe vintage, even though they say vintage, but it's probably really not. So I try to look as best I can, see if it's got that single stitch. Been learning a lot from other resellers that we've been watching videos on beforehand. So for the most part, I try to do and look up comps before I even reach out to these people, because for one, I don't want to waste their time. And then when I do reach out to them, I'm also lucky enough to maybe find someone else in that general area, so I'm doing multiple pickups at the same time, so I'm not spending too much time just picking up one pair or so, and it's really worked out. So, and then I'll get over here on this side. We'll go back to this side. I'll just go with this one. It's one of the bigger ones to get it out of the way. This one's a Curry, and you can see that it's blue. These are blue shoes. And these are really clean, and we got these at Goodwill. So, and I'm hoping to sell these for $4 or $5, maybe $6. Just kidding. Hoping to turn a little profit on these big boys. I figured we should get as much as they are big. Just kidding. So we got these at Goodwill. I picked these up, and I'll go with this one here. These are a light shoe, but these are pretty cool. These are Asics, and if you notice, it actually has a floral print on there. And I looked these up. The comps are, I think, 70 or 80 bucks, and I got these for $6.99. And you can tell on both. They are kind of small, but I know they'll sell because it's got a really good colorway to it. They're very clean. They've got a really good colorway on them. And these are the gel Keanu. I'm just going to throw out a number. No, I believe they're the 23. They're right there on the tongue of the shoe. Pretty legit, pretty lit. I like them. They're on fire. And then come over here. Raquel actually picked up some of the Sauconys. These look like a hiking shoe, and these are really clean. You can tell that they don't even look like they've been used. She also picked up some yellow box flips. She's trying to move the camera around a little bit while we do this. You get a little closer. So these are yellow box, and I believe it's probably just kind of like some like flower. And then also too on here, you can tell they're not very used at all, and they had a really nice, I guess, gemstone kind of design on them. And then also picked up some two different pairs of Sanooks. These here came with a free rubber band. We got that. As you can tell, there's a free rubber band. Did not charge us for that rubber band. And these are Sanooks. Of course, you can tell like that. Sanooks. And I guess this is, what is this, babe? Some kind of hot mess. It looks like
It's a sandal.
it's like an origami kind of thing. You got to figure out how. There's no batteries included with this one, fellas. I guess that's why ladies make their shoes so confusing. Bless you. That's the dog sneezing over there. And then, oh, I already had that snook here. And then we got these here. She got these as well. These are, I believe these are what you call a brown one. These are brown.
These are men's.
Oh, they're
Sanooks.
men's. They're men's Sanooks, and these are brown. And you can tell that they only went to the beach one time. And these, I'm guessing. And then we have some Asics gel contends right here. The dogs are letting themselves out. If you hear a little noise in the background, it's because the dogs know how to open the door. So these are gel contend 4s. You can tell that they're really clean. Just, you know, a little 2 minutes with a little wash, little toothbrush action on the bottom there. These are some gel Venture 5s. And they've got that green on there because they're my 5th favorite color. I believe I mentioned that a few minutes ago. And these are pretty cool. And once again, they're really clean. I've been told I need to hurry it up. Maybe dinner's almost ready or something like that. Maybe I'm just talking too long. But I wanted to show you everything that we got. We got some Saucony's Cohesion 11. And Raquel got those. No, she didn't. Those are the ones I got. I got these here. What do you know? These are Saucony Cohesions as well. And I think these are 12s. So we got 11s and 12s right here. I like the 11s. They got a little bit better colorway. They got that green on there, 5th favorite color. If you haven't been there, done that. And then we got these MVs. That stands for New Balance for you new ones out there. And these are 860 V4s. So look those up, and they look really clean. Got to just get the little toothbrush to them. And then we have these Asics, and then these are also really good too. The Gel Nimbus. These are really nice. These are really just they got a really good colorway on it. I actually did a porch pickup maybe about a month ago, and from Facebook Marketplace, and I picked up some purple ones that are pretty much similar to this, and we have I think 5 or 6 watchers on them, and we've had 200 or 300 views. So I know they're going to sell. These are really good shoes. They're really expensive. I think they're close to $160 brand new. So the comp's probably about 50 or 60 bucks on these. And then these here are some Asics Gel Light 5s. And at first, when I first saw these, I actually thought they were a little dirty, but they're not actually dirty. As you can tell, it's just an army green colorway. It's kind of like a dark army green brown. And then the actual shoelaces, you can tell. And funny as it is, I actually probably call them shoelaces for the first time. I usually call them shoestrings. But you know what? We've been watching Renzi, and Renzi has called them shoestrings as well. So on the shoelaces, you can tell that they have this black and red and probably army green as well. Probably almost kind of like a army colored shoelace. It's pretty cool. And then I picked up these corks. Man, am I learning things about women's shoes that I've never known before. So I actually could tell that these looked pretty nice. I really haven't figured out the whole leather, because sometimes I do pick some up and Raquel actually is, nope, those aren't even real. And I'm like, I can't tell until I really look in there to figure out what's going on. And what's cool about corks is they actually kind of write it all down on the bottom of the shoe. And you can tell that these weren't really worn very much either. And they have a little side zip on the side of these, as you can tell, pretty self-explanatory. And then one of the other pairs of shoes here, these Ultras, we've actually picked up a size 14, and this sold, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago for about 55 bucks. So we've seen that they've sold pretty well. We didn't even know what shoe they were, so we've really been keeping our eye out for these shoes, and I picked these up for $6 as well. And these are really good shoes. And they have a really good sell-through rate. The solds on them are awesome. And then I picked up these Birkenstocks, but we might clean these up a little bit because Mrs. R likes these, huh? Raquel, she likes these, huh? And these are pretty cool. These are actually size 41, which I guess equates to a size, what, 10? 10 and a half?
10 or 11.
10 or 11. So, and they're really clean. They need a little toothbrush, and we'll give them a little cleaning. And then, you want to hand me that last pair over there? No, well, yeah, that one too. Hand me that one and the yellow one. I don't need a left. They know that they came with 2 pairs. No, that's not yellow. There you go. And then these two, these are some Asics. I really like these. I might be keeping these for myself, so we'll just take this out of the whole selling. We'll just take these up, do a little cleaning, and I'll probably keep these bad boys myself. These are pretty nice. I think these were like $9. Can't beat that. And then these were also, I think these were $9 as well. And these are Nikes. These are the Nike Max Dynasty 2s. And a fun fact on these, 2 shoelaces. One was like a 44 and the other one was like a 54. So I'll probably just go back to the store and pick up some shoelaces real cheap, like for like $2. You can probably get them in Amazon or whatever. I can just go to Walmart and scoop some up probably for like $2, or even our local HEB and stuff like that, and just pick up some shoelaces for these. One was like crazy long, and the other one was like crazy short, you know, so I don't know what was going on there. So I just took them out, and I'll just end up putting in new shoelaces on these. And then the last few items that we have here are, Raquel came across this little Star Wars Lego, and I think this actually had a date on it from 2012, so it's like a little Lego carrying case, which is pretty cool. Guess you just put your Legos in it, and maybe the zipper doesn't work. So it actually has Han Solo and Chewbacca on the inside. It's pretty cool. Picked that up for 99 cents. Can't beat that. Try to toss that out there. And then she took a chance on this, some Skylanders, and we don't even know what's in it. The top doesn't look like it's been opened, but the bottom does. As you can tell, like if you can see that, it looks like it's been retaped. So, but it's Xbox 360 Skylander. You can see that here on the box. And she took a chance for the $6 on it. I believe, what did you say you got this one at Texas Thrift or Goodwill?
Texas Thrift.
Texas Thrift. So, but she said she saw the sold comps for like 80 or 90 bucks, right? 80 or 90 bucks. So I'd probably just open that up, make sure everything's in there. And then she also picked up this one here, which is like a portal. One of those Xbox 360 portals. And then over here, this was one that I picked up, but I threw it in there. It's one of those GameStop steering wheel controllers, and actually had the controller in there as well, so that's pretty legit. I've actually seen these just by themselves for sell for like 10 bucks on eBay, and this one actually has the controller with it as well, so hopefully that'll turn us a profit. And then I picked up at Goodwill a couple more portals as well, and got 2 more in here. They were actually taped together, which I think might have been an accident, but their loss is my gain, I guess, that's how you say it, right? So they taped them together, and there was 2 of them in there, taped together for $6. So basically, and then they rang up half off, which I didn't think they had any half off, so it was only $3. So it basically $1.50 each, and I believe this one was also half off at $1.50 each. And maybe it's not working because it's got a lot of things shaking around in there, but we'll find out.
But that other one that you just showed, that's one that we've sold previously.
Yes, for I think it was $27 plus shipping. So if you figure out the 3 of those, we have potential just on the 3 that we have, and maybe a 4th one without the cord. Or I don't even think this one needs the cord. This one doesn't even have a cord. I don't know too much about all these things.
Oh, it's turning on.
Oh, and it's actually turning on. How about that? Push a button and it works. Look into my eyes. No, I'm just kidding. So you can actually see that it works. And what was that button again? It was kind of like hidden here on the side. There it is. Boop. Okay. All right. Maybe it'll turn off tomorrow. So anyway, we just have all this stuff here. did I mention the Rockies? Oh, and these Rockies over here, I think they had a sold comp for like 80 or 90 bucks when I looked those up. And like I said, I think for the 3 things that I did on that Facebook Marketplace pickup was on average of like $6 an item. So ultimately, we're being a heck of a lot more picky, especially right now. I actually talked to a few people when I was at Goodwill. I didn't think to talk to people when I was at the Texas Thrift, but they're probably not going to be doing any specials for at least the first month. So we're not expecting any of the color codes or I know Texas Thrift, what they do is they'll send out and do customer appreciations where they might give 50% off on everything in the store. And then what Goodwill does is they usually have a color or a couple of colors where they have, and they do 50% off. And we haven't made it to Salvation Army, but as soon as they open up, we're going to hit them.
So what'd you think? We got a lot of stuff, and that's just from 2 days.
Well, plus the Facebook Marketplace, which ultimately that was maybe roughly a week, and it was a couple of different days, and all I need to do now is just clean the stuff. I've kind of put it like in a mini death pile, I guess, as they call it.
Yeah. You think you can get it cleaned up so we make dinner?
Yeah.
All right. So if you like what you saw, smash that like button and leave us some comments. We'd love to hear from y'all. Yeah. And subscribe to our channel. We'd greatly appreciate it. You're not saying anything now?
I didn't think you wanted me to.
Ugh.
This was always... Yes, please like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Hey, like I always say, support your friends, watch our videos, enjoy them, and tell a friend.
We could be your friend.
We need friends.
Who says we need friends?
We're good.
Oh my gosh.
We've got 3 friends and we're good. We're full.
We're full.
Yeah. Okay, one more friend.
You have one friend?
No,
we have 3 friends?
Yeah, 3 friends.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, we really appreciate y'all tuning in and putting up with our shenanigans and our back and forth and our,
Oh, yeah. That's probably what they're doing is sleeping.
No, they're not. I know they're watching this whole thing from start to end.
All right. So again, we're R&J, otherwise known as Raquel and Jason.
Jay!
Oh. So catch us next time. We have plenty more videos coming your way. Bye, guys.
Bye.